Hello friends, and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be hanging out at SeaWorld. Today, March 4th, is the last day that I'm going to be able to enter this park. My pass has expired tomorrow, March the 5th. And just to throw a little bit something extra, I'm 3 days away from my 49th birthday. So I don't really have an itinerary. I'm just going to go in here, enjoy SeaWorld for the last time, see what I come across. I will not be riding any roller coasters, being that I do have a bad back. I have a pain in my back and I don't want to get that worse. So we're gonna walk around, see what we come across. Come join me and let's go have a wonderful day. So I was wondering why it kind of seemed very packed today, and it appears that Joey Fatone and Chris Kirkpatrick and friends are gonna be here, and that's probably the reason why it's kind of packed today. So of course we know Joey Fatone and Chris Kirkpatrick are, members from NSYNC, which is a group, it's a boy band that has a lot of hip songs that I would definitely play on the radio. Am I a big NSYNC fan? Not really, but I do like their music. But anyway, they're gonna be here tonight, and I'm sure it's gonna be fun. I'm not gonna be sticking around. Usually I like to kind of just spend around 4 hours doing videos. I don't like to extend it too long, and unfortunately, as I mentioned earlier, I won't be able to ride any attraction. My back has been killing me for the last, I'm gonna say the last week. It actually started hurting last Saturday. Today's Saturday, so it's been a week. But as you can see here, Pipeline Surf Coaster is coming along pretty well. They said that it was gonna be opening in spring, which means somewhere between March and April, maybe May. So very excited. I won't have passes to this attraction when it opens, but maybe I can get one of my friends, hint, hint, to invite me over to SeaWorld so I can ride this wonderful attraction. Look at that up there, that top hat all the way up there. Very cool. I think it only has one inversion, and it is somewhere over here. There's an inversion, but it only has one. And actually I can see right there is where the inversion is. Right there. So that over there is the Bayside Stadium. This is where they're going to be actually performing. As you can see, they have a stage over there. They're setting that up for 7 o'clock p.m. And I actually never I never did anything there. They had a couple of concerts here and never came over. This is actually, I'm going to say, about my 10th time at SeaWorld. Even though I had an annual pass, I've only been here 12 times. Can you believe that? And actually, towards the end of my annual pass, the last couple of months is when I really started visiting SeaWorld. But yeah, that's Bayside Stadium. That's where they're going to be performing. And then, of course, right next to Icebreaker. Actually, I think about a week ago, maybe even 2 weeks, Ludacris was here performing. And I saw some posts on Instagram, Facebook and stuff, and they showed how packed this location was. I mean, it was so packed that the parking lot was actually filled, that they actually ended up using like a grassy lot to park people to come over here and watch Ludacris. Now, I will say this. At the very beginning, I didn't like SeaWorld a lot, but it kind of grew on me, especially because I love roller coasters. Now, roller coasters here, there are plenty to ride. You have Icebreaker that you see here. You have Mako. You have Draken. And then you also have, I love this part right here. Then you also have Manta. So because I love roller coasters, this park did grow on me. Unfortunately, my annual passes are expiring. I'm not going to be renewing. And that's that. So I'm just gonna enjoy the park for the last time. And just in case you were wondering where the entrance to Bayside Stadium is right next to Icebreaker. You can see Icebreaker right there, and then you can also see the billboard stating that Joey Fatone and Chris Kirkpatrick is going to be performing live today.
Something else that you will find here in SeaWorld is the Wild Arctic, which happens to be home of the Beluga Whale. The Beluga Whale is also known as the Canary of the Sea because of the range of vocals. It has an average weight of 31 3,150 pounds, and it has a lifespan of 90 years. It is a protected species, and it does not have a dorsal fin, so it can swim in the ice. And unless you're in Alaska, you're not going to see the sea creature. Also, you'll come across some walruses. These walruses with their nice, huge tusks are an average weight of 4,400 pounds. You'll also come across Sesame Street. Sesame Street is very, very fun for the little ones. There is a shop where you're actually going to do a meet and greet. You'll be able to meet and greet here. I was able to meet Zoe. In Sesame Street, you're also going to find a splash zone for the little ones, for them to get wet, have some fun. And you're going to come across a parade. Here in this parade, you can see Zoe and Big Bird having some fun dancing around. You'll also come across Barkley the dog. Now this parade is not long, and so it does stop towards like the middle. Here you can see Abby and also Grover, but it does stop. And the reason why I like that it does stop is because you get a chance to actually interact with the characters, which is very cool. Here you can see Rosita and Elmo. Elmo is getting off the right card, and he kind of starts dancing around. Very cool. You can see some interactions with the little ones. So this parade does stop. It takes about, I'm going to say about 10 to 15 minutes where the parade is actually stopped, and there is some interaction with the little children, and then they hop on the right card, and the parade continues. Here you're going to come across the count, counting away people, which he loves to do. Look at him dancing. Then you're also going to come across the Cookie Monster. Cookie Monster just having some fun, pointing at people, throwing kisses. Very cool. Also, Bert and Ernie. Love Bert and Ernie. Those are probably my favorite characters in all of Sesame Street. And then at the end, there is Telly and Prairie Dawn saying goodbye to everybody. This is a very cool little parade. Highly recommended if you're visiting SeaWorld. Also, there's the Pacific Point Preserve where you're able to see some sea lions. Very cool. Now, if you are going to feed them, make sure you don't put a lot of air in those fish. Otherwise, the bird will steal them. And then very cool, you're also going to be able to see some dolphins up close. This is like the coolest thing ever. And also, as you can see here, you'll be able to see some smaller alligators, American alligators for that, but not quite large, but very cool. Also, SeaWorld has some other sea creatures like this awesome turtle, sea turtle, very cool. You can go underground and see them a little bit more up close. Here I'm actually going in for the first time.
Never been in here. This is my first time.
So awesome to see these sea creatures up close and underwater in their elements. Very nice. I think this tank stores 3 of them. Actually 4, I think. Look at this guy. Huge. Very, very huge. And then of course there are some water rides here in SeaWorld. This is Journey to Atlantis. And then, as I mentioned to you before, here is Manta, one of the better roller coasters here in SeaWorld. Very cool.
Alright friends, I'm going to end this video here. Just wanted to come enjoy SeaWorld Orlando for the last time. Just walked around, got to enjoy the park one last time. Didn't ride any roller coasters, my back is hurting. Took some video of some of the things that SeaWorld Orlando has to offer. And I'm going to end this video like I always do. We came, we saw, and we conquered. And do me a favor, have a wonderful day. Peace. Bye, SeaWorld.